I used to think that feeling anxious, unfocused, and overwhelmed was just a normal part of life, until I discovered something that completely changed my relationship with my own mind and my body. After sharing so many of my supplement videos, many of you have asked me how I started this lifestyle. Well, it wasn't some master plan. It started with burnout, brain fog, and a deep sense that I wasn't living anywhere near my potential. I didn't grow up with a roadmap to wellness. Like a lot of people, I struggled with anxiety and focus issues early on, but I didn't have tools to cope. I was actually tested for the gifted program as a kid, labeled as having high potential. But I didn't exactly thrive in traditional settings. Not because I couldn't keep up, but because I was constantly distracted. Never turning things in, always feeling like I was fighting against my own brain. Looking back, I wasn't lazy or dumb. I just didn't know how to work with my brain instead of against it. In my early 20s, I tried the conventional approach to trying to manage these problems, hoping to get control over my focus and my anxiety. And in some ways, it really did help. I could get things done. It gave me structure when I needed it. But over time, I felt disconnected. I wasn't sleeping well, I wasn't eating well, and I didn't have any real foundation to actual wellness. I was running on empty, physically, emotionally, and mentally. The turning point was when I actually watched certain documentaries. The Beautiful Truth, Forks Over Knives, and Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. They opened my eyes to how powerful food and lifestyle can really be. And then I realized maybe I don't actually have to manage symptoms. Maybe there's a real way to actually feel good. That simple idea changed everything for me. I stopped outsourcing my health and took full responsibility for it. I then became a student of wellness. I tried raw vegan, juice fasting, keto, intermittent fasting, plant-based, you name it. Was I perfect? No, but every phase taught me something. Eventually, I did find what works for me, and that's a balanced, higher protein, plant-forward, and low glycemic carb diet. Enough to fuel my workouts and my mind without feeling restricted. This lifestyle gave me something I never really had before, and that's stability. Not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. Eventually, I made the decision to transition off of conventional treatments with my doctor's guidance and supervision. And I want to be very clear, medication can be life-changing and necessary for many people. But for me, it was time to explore a different path. Since making that shift, I've felt more focused, more grounded, more motivated, and energized than I ever have. Not only did my anxiety dramatically improve, but my whole life dramatically improved. I became more productive, started meeting my goals. I became the most efficient, energized, and driven version of myself. The version that I used to dream about becoming. And I don't mean just physically. I built a life that I'm proud of. The kind of life that I used to think was out of reach. That's why I share all of this. Because I remember what it feels like to feel stuck, overwhelmed, and searching for answers. Back then, YouTube was more than just entertainment for me. It was where I found hope. Certain creators helped me believe that something better was possible. And they didn't even know it. If I can be that for someone else, if I can help you feel a little less alone, a little more empowered, and remind you that it's not too late to feel like yourself again, then that means everything to me. I've done the work mentally, physically, and emotionally. I became a certified personal trainer, a certified health coach, and a certified life coach. Not just for credibility, but because I actually believe in this way of living. I've seen what it can do for people, and I've seen what it's done for me. This channel isn't just about what I eat or what supplements to take. It's about helping you reconnect with your body, your energy, and your confidence. So if you're on your own journey, whether you're just starting or getting back on track, you're in the right place. What's one thing you're working on right now? What questions do you have? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to support you any way that I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.